Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. For my first video ever, I'm going to bring you along with me to pack my bags for Paris. I go through my school and I get to go for 6 days and 7 nights, so I'm so excited. For the airlines we're flying through, we get a free checked bag and a free carry-on, so I'm planning on packing my entire room. So let's get into it. We're now on my floor, so I can just give you a little clothing haul. I forgot to take pictures of when I tried things on, so we're just gonna have to see if they look good together when we get to Paris, you know? But I got these cute little storage things from TJ Maxx. Little like anchovies and caviar. I think they're very cute. They were gonna help like separate my clothes and everything. So for my first outfit, I have this little cute mini black skirt. And it's gonna go with this white cropped top from Target and this little denim vest that I got off of Shein. It'll tie in the front, and I looked up some ideas on Pinterest. That's where I got most of my ideas. So I'm hoping they turn out really good. If not, I could care less because I'll be in Paris. My second outfit was also planned around this skirt. That way I don't have to hopefully bring as much. I'll have a white turtleneck for a little layer moment. Sheer black tights. And I probably am going to decide when I get there of what I want to layer it with. But my first option is this oversized tee from also Target, or this blue and brown sweater vest that I think I got from TJ Maxx. Well, just to see how dressy I feel, you know, because I feel like this shirt's a little more casual, but at the same time, you know. This dress I also got from TJ Maxx. A little strappy, like long flowy dress. It's got like crabs and it's very beachy. I thought it was really cute. Little string top. My next outfit is also a dress. This one's a little more dressy because I just love it. It's a halter top, gray and white stripes, very flowy, very long, very cute. My next outfit is a monochrome brown. So I have this brown skirt with a matching top. My next, and I think final outfit, because I only have 5 or 6 days while I'm there, is this denim skirt. Long denim skirt. And I'm planning pairing it with a white and red striped off the shoulder top. Or if I don't like that, I have a white and black halter top. Because I feel like stripes are very like stereotypical Paris when you look up like fashion and whatnot. So I'm doing, and then for the plane ride and just in general, because I'm probably not bringing any other coats, I have the sage green comfort hoodie with a pair of black leggings because I will be flying for like a day and a half and I would like to be comfortable while I'm there. And then of course you can't forget toiletries. I got this massive bag, probably also off Shein or Temu. Love it. In here we have all kinds of goodies. I have a claw clip, because you can't really go wrong with one. And then this little bag, I have lots of like miscellaneous stuff. I have itch relief stick, a Tide stick, Neosporin, hair ties, bows. I have a nail pen, or a nail oil pen. Some bobby pins and some barrettes. Just little things that, you know, someone else might need. And then of course can't forget jewelry. I love using bags. I use the Glossier and the Every Jewels bags that they always come in. So you have rings and earrings and necklaces. And I have a watch band in here because I have this one on a black. But I was like, white might look better, but white stains so easily. And I knew the second I put on a dark colored hoodie, it was going to be all over it. So we'll just wait until I get there. For my signature scents while I'm there, I'm planning on Glossier. This one, it's like the DOUX one. It smells so good. Recommend highly. This one's also a close second to it. And then this one also smells good. This one's more florally. I plan on not bringing too much makeup. I have a lot of lippies because I love them. So I have like one color that can work for cheek or lips if I want some other colors. Laneige. Can't forget your mascara. I use the Glossier one and Ilia one. This one is so nice because it's got like dual. I don't know. It makes your lashes look so long though, and I love it. Oh, I don't know where my bag went. And then of course deodorant. Can't forget it. I have another one I'm gonna bring, but this one smells so good, and it works really well if you stink or sweat. And then, just in case something explodes, they're all in a little bag. So I have moisturizer, sunscreen, some shave cream. And then if I want to do any slick backs, I have some Day styling cream. And then, of course, can't forget little mini hair ties. First aid kit, I got some mini Band-Aids, actually, again, in an Every Jewels package. You gotta reuse your bags. Just in case we're gonna be walking around, might get blisters, or I cut myself at work, so who knows. Q-tips, a Venus razor, some dry shampoo, and then I got these in a Dollar Tree. Aren't they so fun? Little four. Conditioner, shampoo, body wash, sunscreen. Don't forget your sunscreen, guys. It's getting hot out. And eye burn, so love that for me. And then my mom got me this for Christmas, anti-chafe balm. And then, of course, can't forget a lint roller. I have a Great Pyrenees, so I'm sure I'm gonna be leaving his hair everywhere that I set foot into, because how could I not? That is all. So let's put it all in the bags. Okay, I think I'm going to leave all my bigger items just like out and just roll my smaller items all together. That way they don't take up the entirety of like my packing cubes, because I feel like they would. But luckily most of my outfits will stay together, otherwise it's won't be too big of a deal to remember where they go. Let's just do that. Oh, I'm so excited to go though. I wish I had, I don't know where my phone went, otherwise I would tell you about our itinerary. But we're leaving Wednesday, and we basically have an entire day of flying because we have a little bit of a layover in Atlanta, and then it'll be, I don't know how long it'll be either to fly all the way to Paris, but we leave Atlanta at like 8-ish, I want to say, so pretty close to dark, and then when we land, we'll land in Paris at around 10:30 a.m., so we'll be flying for most of the day. And I know they do that intentionally, but I love when they do longer flights, like the international flights at night, because then you literally just sleep through the entire thing, or at least in my case, because I had flown to Australia, and they had done the same thing where we got out of the plane relatively at dark, and then when we slept the whole way. They shut the things, and I slept like a little baby. I think I took to Dramamine. I put my headphones on, and I just slept. I will say that, like, I don't know, planes are just so much more cramped than I had wanted them to be, which is understandably because they gotta fit a lot of people, and I don't pay for like business class, so I don't get the luxury of having my own space, which I understand. But I feel bad because I had no room, and the person in front of me could not lay down, and I was like, and I told him that, like, sorry, I actually you cannot lay down on me. So, but we managed, and we landed just fine. And then we had flights to New Zealand. Similarly, we took a lot of buses though, also, that I slept like a rock on. I feel like I can sleep about anywhere. So, you know, I count myself pretty lucky. Because I know some people can't do that. But we'll see how it goes here. I know for sure we're seeing the Eiffel Tower. And like Monet's Gardens, I'm gonna say. I actually just got my phone so I could not tell you guys lies while I'm trying to tell you what I'm doing. A lot of the stuff I cannot pronounce because I don't speak French. So luckily we're going to have a tour guide who has been here before, done it multiple times, lots of tour guides, explored the area. And I think we have a couple people in our group that also speak French, so I'm relying heavily on them. All right, it tells 6 overnight stays. We're gonna have a full European breakfast, and then we're by ourselves for lunch. So I'm excited to explore. And one thing that I always do when I go other places is try out a Subway because I'm assistant manager at one of them. So I always like to eat there and then kind of like compare how it is compared to ours. And I have to say, and will be tooting my own horn, it's never as good as my own Subway. I don't know if it's because, like, I know what I expect in my Subway, or it's just the fact that it's just not home, you know? But I've had it in New Zealand and in New York also. It was fun. I did like it. You know, you can't beat a turkey or teriyaki chicken, but it's always just better at home. I did like seeing the different kind of things that they had there. In New Zealand, they had like falafels, which I was like, that is weird to me. But like, I'm sure it's just a normal thing for them, but it was very cool. Oh, and I'm also waiting on some biker shorts to come in, so they should be here tomorrow. Well, Saturday, I suppose. We're doing a Notre Dame tour, St. Louis, Latin Quarter, which I'm so excited about because we're eating dinner there. Maybe I'll put like my dog's coming out of his kennel. Maybe I'll put like a picture so y'all can see because I'm gonna butcher the names, and there's not gonna be any understanding between that. So, alright, let's finish packing and then I'll show you guys what I plan on putting in my carry-on. And then I'm leaving half of my suitcase empty because I know how I shop. I actually bought this in Australia, my suitcase, because I wasn't prepared enough and I didn't have enough room. So, always be prepared. Especially since I have a free check bag, which I was already planning to check a bag anyway, but now it's free. So, of course. Check bag is all ready to go. I'm going to delve into my carry-on and show you guys what I'm bringing with me on the plane. So, I also forgot. Sorry, sidetrack again. I plan on bringing my white Vans and... Damn, Daniel! Alright, so first in my backpack, I have... These are all, like, gonna be snacks because airport food is expensive. I have stuff from Whole Foods. I have some birthday cake, Annie Graham things, and then, like, s'mores, popped chips. I don't know what they're called, y'all. And then I have a bigger bag full of snacks. I have some from Whole Foods that are like, this one's chocolate peanut butter and raspberry jam bites, cashew butter and blueberry jam bites. I'm very excited. I have some s'mores, like graham crackers, marshmallows, chocolate, some Made Good granola bites and strawberry and chocolate. And then I love fruit strips or fruit leathers. They're so good. I don't know what it is about them. So I have a bunch of those as well. And then I brought some games. So I have Skippo. Love this. And I found this while I was at Walmart. Uno, Show Them No Mercy. There's a +10 in here. Reverse 4 times plus 6. So I'm excited to do that because the first to get 25 cards loses. And then of course, like I said, ladies, gotta have them. I have tampons, pads, liners, the relief patches. These are so good if you have really bad cramps. The pain relief with methanol, love them. And then in this little bag, more like miscellaneous items. I have some smaller claw clips. My mom got me this one. I'm in school to be a teacher. Hand sanitizer that I might have to put in a bag, I suppose. Wet wipes, some face ones, some like contacts, a wipe, mask for the plane, some sunscreen because even though you're in the sky, you still get some rays and I would probably be likely. So Aquaphor and glasses cleaner. And then of course on the day of when I actually leave, I'll pack like my toothbrush, my hairbrush, all my chargers, my passport. I'd be so in trouble if I forgot that. I got a cute little thing though. She's green with the map on it. Then you open it up, your passport goes in here, and then you have like slots for your, this is my thing I was looking for, your like plane tickets, because I always end up folding them, and then of course your cards, but I will have a wallet on me, and I don't need extra SIM cards because my phone, Verizon has that travel plan, whatever, but just in case, you know. And then, of course, can't forget a water bottle. I got the Awala, she's like speckled, very pretty, from Target. In my front pouch, I have a miniature nail kit. You never know when you're gonna need it. And then a pill pocket with just about everything that I feel like you would need. And then my final pocket so far, I do have the adapters. Anywhere internationally will obviously not have the same plugins as United States. So I have 2 of these just in case maybe theirs don't work or they forgot to bring them. Finally, I plan on bringing a bag or a folder yet. I'm not really sure. I don't know what else I'm gonna need, but we have a copy of our passport to carry along with us just in case we run into any trouble. And then I plan on bringing a journal because you never know when you need to write, you know? As well as this part of the class, I'm going to have a final at the end of it just to, you know, conclude my trip and how it reflected on me as a person, what I gained from it, especially like considering a teacher's perspective. That could be an insightful thing that I, got to experience about actually being in a spot where I could have students come from. So I think that's really cool, and I want to be able to document and save. I plan on getting like postcards or little trinkets, anything with paper. Maybe I can find a drawing, stuff like that. I also plan on bringing a pencil bag where I'll have, anything you can imagine. I'll probably have some markers. I plan on bringing a coloring book also. Look how cute it is that my mom got it for me for Mother's Day because I have a dog. And then of course I plan on bringing, I have an extra, memory card. Oh my goodness. And the chargers that are associated with that. And then I also have my regular camera that's waterproof. And finally, I plan on bringing this as this is my everyday carry along bag. So nothing's in my pockets, and I don't have pockets to begin with, but I don't get pickpocketed, that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be sure to update as I explore Paris. So I will see you all at the airport.